Hi everybody, Happy New Year and welcome to 2025. Can you believe it? My name's Danny Vaughan, College Principal of Mount Eliza Secondary College, and I just want to take an opportunity to welcome our new families to the school. This morning we've had some very excited Year 7s who have all settled in and look like they're having a lot of fun with their new teachers and already making some new friendships, which is great to see. We've also welcomed our Year 12s back who are having mixed feelings as well of being excited back at school with their mates, but also obviously having a bit of a year ahead of them, their final year of high school, and we wish them all well. To all our families, I look forward to getting to know you a little bit more and continue working with you to make this a great place for your student to learn and to thrive. Usually at this time of the year, I send out an email outlining the goals that we have for us here as teachers and expectations we have of our students and you as family members as well. But I thought this might be a more personal approach. After speaking to some families last year, the feeling was that sometimes emails can get a little bit lost, particularly at this time of the year in the business of heading back to work and kids coming back to school. And at least this way it's a direct communication to your phone so that we can all be on the same page and work together to do the great things for our kids. The last 2 days have been really great. We've had 2 days of workshops working with our teaching staff and our education support staff, looking at who we want to be as a college and the goals that we have for our young people here at the school. I'm going to share with you, as principal, my top 5, and I did this with the staff on Tuesday as well. And I'm really hoping that we can work in partnership, and that includes students and families, myself and all the staff here at the college, to try and make them as successful as possible. So the first one that I've really been thinking about over summer are our school values. Some of you may or may not know that our school values are happy, smart and prepared. I often talk to the students about these values at assemblies and often if I'm meeting with students up in my office as well. On face value, we all probably have our own idea about what happy and smart and prepared means. When I talk to the kids, and I guess I'm sending the same message to you, is being happy. It doesn't necessarily mean that kids always like coming to school because there are different things that are happening for them. But I always hope that students and staff feel happy being here at Mount Eliza Secondary College and they feel like they have the support that they need to make sure that they are happy and settled here at school. The other big focus I often say to students is I want them to do as much as they can to make other people happy. So being kind, being respectful, being empathetic, and having all those attributes that make you a really kind and good person. The next one is being smart. So usually we go down the academic route of being smart. So making sure we're being the best excellent we can be and achieving the results that we can achieve ourselves. And probably more importantly is that growth for our students. So starting off at a particular skill or knowledge base and making sure along the way that we have that growth and ensuring that our staff are guiding students in that way. But we also think about what I call street smarts. So making decisions to make sure that they're staying safe, that people around them are safe, and again going back to making decisions so other people are happy and feeling valued at our school as well. The last one is about being prepared. So this is, I guess, where I ask for family help, is trying as much as possible that young people are ready and prepared to come to school so that we optimise the time that they have in classroom for learning. So prepared is making sure they have all the right equipment, so the right books and calculators for maths, all the things they need for visual arts and all the different subjects here at school. The other one is being ready to learn in terms of their uniform. There's nothing worse as a staff member and for me myself if a young person is come to school and they don't have the right uniform on, that's one of the first conversations. Obviously we do that restoratively, but it would really go a long way if we can have students and families have a look at our conduct around what students are to be wearing to school so that we can alleviate some of the angst and the time, honestly, that's taken with making sure that the kids are in uniform. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was alongside that is being ready to learn. It's really important that our young people have a connection here at school, and that they're having a connection to their peers as well as an adult. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a teacher, it can be any of our adults here at the school. It'd be great if you could have a conversation with your young person if they feel like that's the case here. And if it's not, please reach out to their year level coordinator or the wellbeing team so that we can try and foster a relationship that's meaningful for your young person. The other big one is around communication. I've talked a fair bit to staff about this over the last couple of days. Number one, and I think this is something that we talk about a lot in recent times, is making sure that communication we have is also always professional and calm, and that while here at school we might make a mistake, or you might feel like you're not satisfied with a response or an outcome, it's really important to me that we have that restorative, calm conversations, communication, whether it be via email or over the phone, that we can always come to some form of resolution that hopefully meets the needs of our young people. The other thing is I expect my staff to communicate with you within 48 hours. I've asked our part-time staff to make sure that they put their days off on their signatures on their emails, because there may be a lapse in that time, obviously, if they're not here at school. The other thing is around collaboration. We are a collaborative school. We work in teams. My expectation is that all staff, whether they're doing curriculum development or they're working with particular groups of students, that we're working in a team-based environment. That goes all the way from the front office, like I said, all the way up to us as a principal team. It's also really important to me that we collaborate together with students, families, and staff here at school. It really does take a village to raise a young person, and we all have different perspectives and experiences with those young people, and so I think it comes for more positive outcomes if we can work together as well. And then the last one, and probably the big umbrella or through line, is respect. And I guess I've touched on that a little bit already, is just making sure that we understand each other's points of view, and that when we're communicating, talking with each other or liaising, whether it be students to teachers, teachers to students, or parents to teachers, that we're doing that in a respectful manner. That's all I have to talk to you about today. Please reach out if you have any questions. Like I said, take the time to have a look at our website to make sure that the kids have got all the stuff that they need for a successful day tomorrow. I can see already that our 7s and 12s have got everything with them. Any queries or concerns that you feel like your student's not ready to learn because you were unaware that they have to have polishable lace-up school shoes and not runners, or you don't quite have a calculator yet, all those things are okay. It's about that communication. So if you can reach out to year level coordinators to make sure that we can help you resolve those things, then we're more than happy to help you out. Thank you, everybody, and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.